This was the idea of Darya Moshe-Rosen. We were sitting around in a faculty meeting talking about visiting professorships.
I suggested maybe we can bring somebody that is not a scientist.
Somebody who would maybe push people a little bit to think about their stuff in unusual ways. And it was a great idea.
So I talked to people in the department about it, and we thought together about what else. And then we remembered that Jim had a connection through his wife to Chinese artists, and he said, yeah.
When she suggested it, I thought Jiechang would be exactly the right person for it. And I think it's turned out to be the case. I think he's really gotten everybody fired up and engaged.
So something happened. So why he asked me to come to take part in his project about E. coli. I don't know anything about E. coli from the beginning, but when the first time I watched the microscope for E. coli, I was shocked.
Yeah, and it reminded him on the universe, actually.
Yeah. So something small, something huge, but same for me. If I have some idea, I would like just be boom, one language, very cool.
Jiechang is an artist who does multidisciplinary work. He uses multimedia to convey his art. And Martina is a teacher. She's a professor. She teaches art. They both got what we were trying to do, and so yeah.
This isn't something that we do all the time. We don't know how to have an artist come here and work with us. So it required a lot of improvising, and people were very, very gracious and eager to help out through this process.
From the beginning, it's very difficult because really for me it's really very nervous. Something you don't know, maybe it's good. Maybe it's a good thing for me.
If you create or want to make an art of work, it's very important not to be too familiar with what you are going to do. It's very good to have a distance.
In Chinese, they say 三分生, 30%.
You have to have a third of unknown.
Many people ask about
the error, because he was talking about the factor of error in his work. And of course they were very much interested in that aspect too, because error is an important part and intuition is an important part in their work too.
And then I really want to understand very much about E. coli and really want to try something from this material, from E. coli.
Well, that's the video we made.
This also, we did the video from the
and
laboratory.
This is actually the E. coli we filmed through the microscope. It's a series of photos of high resolution images that then were transformed into a video. And the music is made by Jim.
I think Jim is the best choice for make the music for E. coli. I think he knows E. coli much better than an artist.
I think of art as being mostly a creative process, and I think of science as being mostly a discovery process. We're trying to uncover something that's already there. But there's a lot of creativity in science, and there's a lot of discovery in art, or uncovering certain ideas or aspects of the world that are already there and that are just being pointed out by the artist.
这就是我们这次做完的，除了这个 video， 还做完那个装置。
So this is the image of the installation in the corridor. So this is a space for free expression and for critique.
而且这种空间是通过我们用手工的参与来到实现。
And it was realized, by the students. They all created one of the letters.
I think that many of us in science hope that what we do is creative, but always feel handicapped relative to other creative fields like art, music, and so on. And I think that what Jiechang's presence did is, first of all, enable them to see that there is an element of this, of course, in them as well. And also just giving them, at least once, participate in a process that eventually leads to a piece of art.
We are in science, some of us since many years, so we know what it means to be in academia. And now this is maybe a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to really meet a famous artist.
We were wondering, what can artists see in science? I guess, I learned that a lot of the things that we do every day and the cells that we look at, that suddenly if you come at them with a new perspective, you can see maybe beauty or art in them or something kind of that transcends the kind of day-to-day.
The people in the department are smart. And we usually think of ourselves as being pretty one-dimensional, but the fact of the matter is we can think about stuff other than science sometimes, and it's fun to do it.
My family, everybody except for me, are artists, so I'm always interested in it, and I always tear it out and send it to them so that they can see that what I do is somehow related to what they care about,